selling
Bum, ba, ba.
and leaning into the John Cena.
Something, something. My time is now. Something, something.
You can't see me. My time is now.
What comes next?
You can't see me. My time is now.
What comes next?
Rapping. Rapping.
I knew there was a something, something in there.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's funny. WWE for the win.
Anyway, you had a mini episode last week. Tell us
Well,
about
first
that.
off, welcome back to Who Let Us Adult. We forgot to do our intro. Hey.
I mean, that was our intro. The
I know,
John
but we
Cena
got to
was-
say, like, welcome back to Who Let Us Adult. This is the
Welcome.
Who Let Us Adult pod.
Welcome back.
We're learning. We're learning.
Forever learning. Anyway, lock in.
Okay. Last week I had a mini episode and it
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
I was tired. I was
Did
like,
you listen to it?
You do it. Yeah. Yes.
While I was
listened
editing
to
it.
Yeah, because you played it 9,000 times as I heard you.
Yeah, because that's what editing is.
Yes. 1,000%.
Would you like to edit?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I listened to your
No
episode.
lip from
It's on my
you, my
phone.
guy. It's what?
It's on my phone.
Did you actually watch it?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, then
you
what
look
was your
so
biggest
cute.
takeaway?
How cute you are.
What was your biggest takeaway? What was a nugget?
God put you in my life for a reason.
Okay, give me a nugget.
The nugget was I don't like to edit. And I have you being the nice person in our relationship. God put you there as my access point.
You don't know anything I said. What I talked about was my topic.
You talked about all the craziness that was going on because, Zuri had her birthday. I was out on
That
a
was
bunch
the
of different
first
work.
3 seconds.
I had shows. You came to that Saturday. Let's talk about that for a minute. Hold on. Saturday was a wild day because I had a really, really big show here locally, here in Columbus. And Zuri had her kind of birthday party, but not really.
Yeah,
birthday
we just
party.
got together with some friends
Yeah.
and their kiddos.
And
Yeah.
I don't do this often, but I left stuff here. Like I left the mic to record content at home. I left the price gun at home. I left some other stuff at home that I needed, and I just had to text you like, "Hey, honey, can you?" Yeah, I got you. And then when you got there, I don't think you expected it to be as busy as it was.
No, it was very busy.
And I kind of moderately expected. I mean, there were like 3,000 tickets pre-sold to the show, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be big. But it was kind of crazy because so much was happening. I mean, for 4.5 straight hours, I didn't really. You brought me chicken nuggets that I at 12 o'clock that I ate at 5.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting. But also, thank you. I really appreciate the fact that you were like, you need
You're
to eat.
welcome.
But
yeah.
anyway, just a crazy week.
Because you would have gone all day without eating.
Your mini episode was true. Your mini episode was awesome. If you have not heard Jasmine's mini episode, please go back and listen to it or watch it wherever you listen to your podcast. It was fantastic. So yes, honey, I did listen to it.
You still don't know what I said.
I have a hard memory. It's fine.
It's okay. I know you love me, but that still hurts my feelings. Go back and watch it, Ian. Take your own advice.
Anyway, honey, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about parenting in real time, and
going with the flow.
Yeah.
And the punches and rocking with it. So
and how navigating that has been.
We have these moments where, we're maybe down a kid or two. If they're saying, with my brother or my mom or anything along those lines, or with your parents, and we are just left with the one, and we look at each other and go, man, why did we ever think having one kid was hard?
Man, I mean, because I get why, but I say it with you too, because I'm like, man, one kid, like this is cake.
It's cake.
This is cake
Two
compared
kids.
to 3, right? 2 compared to the 3, definitely cake. 3 has been a challenge for sure.
But much easier than 2 was, in my opinion, and that's saying a lot from me, but like, I think it's only gonna get easier with 3.
Okay, I was like,
until they hit a point.
We're not gonna have 4, so
no more.
Yeah, no.
No, you know what's really funny? I meant to tell you this when you came.
What?
So, I picked the kids up from the gym today, and we came home, and in the car, the goal was let's make sure that Naya stays awake because it was close to her bedtime, and I didn't want her falling asleep in the car and then just being awake all night.
Nye is our 8-month-old
Yes.
baby.
So we're blaring music, having a blast, singing out loud, and she's just wide awake, not crying, just watching all of us in the car. So we get home. I back into the driveway, and as I'm getting out of the car, I hear a statement come out of our 8-year-old's mouth, and I'm like, "There's no way he said that." And I was like, wait, what? So I go to get, Nia out of her car seat, and I said, Kyle, what did you say? He goes, yeah, we should have a fourth kid. And I said, what?
I beg your finest pardon.
I said, what? Why? He goes, we need another boy in here. He goes, he goes, it'd be cool if we just had 2 boys and 2 girls. And I said, boy, if you don't get out of the car,
Go to bed.
go to bed.
Go to bed.
Hey, first off,
'Cause
not possible.
no.
No more kids from us. You want you want a little brother? Yes. I said no.
He probably wanted us to adopt. Because we did talk about adopting at one point.
Yeah,
I don't know that it's 100% off the table.
but 4 kids is a lot.
4 kids, it's a lot. But he
Yes.
was like, so what? You just like look in a magazine and pick out a kid, basically?
That's what I said. That is kind of true. I guess. That's also kind of messed up. Now you say it out
Like a
loud.
catalog. I think he said a catalog. Like a catalog of kids. I was like, I don't know how to answer this. And that's been, man, that's parenting.
Yeah. In a
It's like
nutshell.
your kids say something or they ask a question. And I'm like, I think this is why we created Who Let Us Adult. Because that makes me be like, who let me have children? Because what? Because what do you mean?
Why am I
Like
laughing?
you look at a
really hard at
catalog and
this?
you pick out children.
And why am I laughing really hard at it? Like I'm not supposed to be serious. This is a serious moment, and I'm crying.
If I have to like Google the answer, like
It's a seriously unserious.
oh, seriously unserious
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So, we've been parents now for almost 9 years. No, yeah, 8 years. Been parents for 8 years. Tell me what you've learned. The most shocking thing
I've
you've
learned
learned.
nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing.
Yeah, that's what it says. But I've learned nothing. Um, I've learned that if you pray for patience, God will give you toddlers.
Very true. I actually heard an interesting phrase about patience.
Yeah.
Because we hear this a lot amongst friends, and we've even said this, and it's a running joke on social media. But you hear about how your grandparents, the kids' grandparents, so your parents, watch the kids, and they're so patient with them. They're so, they give them candy. They just kind of love bomb them in a way that makes you almost feel like slighted. Like, come on, you're supposed to show them how crazy you are.
Come on, Grandma, show them mom.
Right.
Show them who mom is.
I saw a post today that said, why aren't you as strict with them as you were with me? And the post was like, I'm showing. It says because in my older age, I'm able to give them the grace and patience that I wish I would have been able to give you.
Hmm.
And I was like, stop it! I can't cry at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I need to chill.
I'm not gonna cry. It's gonna make me mad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am gonna cry because that's really sweet. No, yeah, like that's 100% a joke. Like,
But also
show
like
me, show me no
patience. But it kind of like hit me. I was like, man, do I need to show more patience? Like,
Yes.
do I need to sit? Like, yeah, I mean, I know,
Yes.
I know I do. That's my
What do you
learning.
mean?
Yeah, but like, how thinking of different ways that I can show patience and grace. Like, I mean, earlier this week, Kai was not himself, and I didn't
Right.
necessarily know how to appropriately handle it. You did a phenomenal job coming in and it's just once again the roles of a mother, like being gentle and having that soft touch with him, and in a time where I at the time only knew really to be hard with him, and that situation required a soft touch, and so
Right.
that's one of the things that I'm learning is there are times where, you know, a soft touch is needed,
Mhm.
and a harder to touch and or tone is needed.
Yeah. Yeah. And from both of us,
Yeah.
like I have learned over the years that e- I want them all to know that they can always come to me and like I'm mom, like I'm a safe place for them, but also it's not gentle parenting. Like
It,
it is this like there is discipline, there is authority, there is like no, you submit to our authority as your parents. Like
yeah.
when we tell you to do something, you're going to listen, and even if it doesn't make sense to you, not every time can we sit down and have a conversation and explain what's going on and how we've navigated that. I don't know if you remember this, but how we've navigated that has been telling him in those moments, like, this is a conversation that as you get older, we will go deeper. We will talk to you about the why. But right now, it's just no.
Right.
Like, you're not watching this movie. Why not? It's just no.
It's just no. You don't. We don't need to explain ourselves to you at that.
Yeah.
And at some point you will know. And maybe the answer to that question is it's just not appropriate for you right now. Another
Yeah.
time.
And there, like having a very simple answer, but it may not it may not be sufficient because as at their age, at his age especially, like he's still wondering why.
Yeah.
So it may not be sufficient enough per se, but that's why we include the like as you get older, we're
You will
going to
understand.
tell you, not you're going to just understand.
Yeah.
Like we're going to have that conversation with you because there's going to be more opportunities. You're going to see something, you're going to watch something, something's going to come out, and we're going to veto it, but we're going to because you're older, now we can have a real conversation and tell
Got-
you why.
Yeah.
Because you're ready for it. So,
And one of the things about that, I mean, we've seen the rise of like gentle parenting, and it's, in my opinion, raised a bunch of just soft kids or entitled kids or kids that don't know how to handle the word no. But it's interesting. I saw another video today where someone said sometimes the answer is to my kid's question is because I said so, and that is an okay answer. And that's something that I know some parents struggle with is we heard that a lot growing up of, oh, because I said so. Well, I wanted a sufficient answer, not just a because I said so. And then you become a parent, you realize no, sometimes that is
there
the
are sometimes, yeah.
where that's the answer. No, it's because I said so. And
Yeah.
this is a godly household here. You're here to abide by what the rules that us as the parents set for you. So,
But I think there's that balance
yeah,
because I hear what you're saying, and from a parenting, from our parenting perspective together, we have had a lot of conversations around that. And yeah, we both heard that a lot growing up. I think most millennials are,
I feel like both parents in
if your
general,
parents didn't say because I said so, I don't know what to tell you. But
they lying.
I think people went so far on the other side, the extreme on the other side, to be like, well, I'm never going to tell my kids because I said so, and I'm always going to give them an answer for every single thing. And that's when we ran into gentle parenting,
Yep.
where I prefer like a respectful parenting and I see my child as an individual, as a human, as an image bearer, as uniquely and wonderfully made, that who did not have a choice to come into this world. We brought them into this world.
Yep.
And it is my responsibility to guide them, to help them process their emotions, to help them understand things, to help them think and use their logic
Right.
in situations because that stuff is not formed.
Yeah.
That is forming. And like you said, not everything requires
An elaborate answer.
justification and elaborate answer. But that goes back to what I was saying. Like I do agree with that. Not like sometimes it is like no. And we'll talk about it as you get older because they're not ready to hear all of that. But whenever we just say like just because I said so, it's because I said so. Sometimes that comes because like what I was saying about Googling everything. Like sometimes because we don't know
We don't
like
know the
the
answer
words to
to
say.
formulate.
So then that's more of an us
Yeah.
problem than it is our children.
And one of the things too is I mean, we've talked about this when we first started dating of like, hey, listen, we love our parents and the way that their parenting styles were, but there are some things that we maybe necessarily not didn't want to replicate in how we parent our kids. Um, now, and one of the things that's funny is we continue to get as our kids continue to get older, we start to understand and or emulate some of the things that maybe we thought that weren't. We probably should don't want to go about this direction. And then we were like, oh, now we understand why our parents went this direction because
Absolutely.
we ended up breeding off kids that are knuckleheads like us. So that's
Speak for yourself. I'm not a knucklehead.
okay. And
Speak
it's
for
funny when we talk
yourself.
about our kids. So of the three kids, I mean, the two we are glaring like, Kai looks like me, and it's Jasmine
To a T.
to a T. Zuri,
But
but
he's emotionally me and he's humorously you.
yeah, because I'm funny. I'm funny.
Okay, let's talk about our daughter because she's humorously like me and she's hilarious. So,
She is
no, I'm just kidding. You are actually very, very funny.
very funny. She
Yeah.
kind of looks like you and me.
She's your mom.
She's me.
She's like a mixture of like your mom and I think my sister, my biological sister.
And then she acts like me.
She's so stubborn.
That's me.
So stubborn.
That's my mom too.
So opinionated, so stubborn, so just, I'm like,
Sleeps in.
just does
The
not.
night owl like me.
Yeah, does not, like, she knows what she wants. She will not give in when it comes to eating, when it comes to
That girl will starve.
watching. This girl is obsessed with Disney princesses. And she will not sit through not one of those movies. I
Nope.
think she just watched Frozen at my parents' house.
She kind of
And it was probably because she had to, because she's not allowed to watch YouTube anymore. So it's like your options are limited, and they're not going to sit there and watch Diana on Disney, over and over again. So they're like, let's put on a movie. Force you to watch Frozen. Watched it.
Loves it.
She hasn't watched it with me.
She's watched it like before bed.
Okay. But that's because she doesn't want to go to bed.
That's fair. Fair point.
So there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
And then there's our baby, who
We have no idea yet. We'll see. She's night owl.
I think
so
that
far.
she's just like her sister.
I'm so Kai.
She is.
She reminds me a lot. I'm seeing a lot of Kai stuff. I think she's gonna be like Kai. I'll make sure both.
Oh man, she be getting mad, bro.
So you did. Yes, fair.
She be getting mad.
So of the, 8 years we've been parents, what has surprised you about just our parenting style? Some of the things that we talked about in the past about, hey, this is how we want to parent versus how we actually parent. I go first in this one. I forever thought we would be the no screen time parents. Yeah, we failed that one.
That was a you thing.
I
I never said that. I'll tell you mine, because I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't have one of those moments. It just wasn't with screen time.
You tell me.
In mine, I think I was talking with your sister about this. It's cell phones. It's cell phones. Yeah.
No having your cell phone?
No cell phone. Like, no cell phone. Like, you're not going to have a cell phone until you're like 18.
Okay.
You don't need
Yeah.
a cell phone.
Knowing that I guess I had one at like 13.
Right. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, you're not getting a cell phone at 10. You're not getting a cell phone at 12. And it's just like, the older he gets, and the more I'm like, man, I wish you had a phone. Like, I'm like, it'd be so convenient for you to have a phone. But I'm like,
Yeah,
no, he's 8 years old.
Get him a
He's
jitterbug.
8. Maybe something. I don't know. But yeah, I
Wait,
was vehemently against, like, no cell phones. He doesn't need one. He's never, like, if he asks, like, he's not getting one. He doesn't. And, like, now that he's 8 years old, which is crazy
Grown.
that he's 8, like, we're not far from double digits. And then we're not far from teenage years, and he's going to want what his friends have. He already does, he's starting to do that. And Yeah. So that was my, I caved real fast.
13 is my number, by the way.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
And that's like me giving you an old school flip phone that you can't get on the internet
It has
on.
no, you have no access to anything. Like
Nothing.
you can just call us.
Call, maybe text.
Us.
Us. No, no, no. I would honestly, I'd be okay with calling text with no camera on it.
We know why.
T9.
We know why. Oh
These little kids are
boy.
crazy, bro. I mean, that's also how we
That's
were
what I'm
too.
saying. We know why you want to call a text with no camera on it, bro.
So, talk to me a little bit about moments where, so talk to me about moments that show that you're, doing better than you think you are. Or moments of victory. I mean, for me personally, it goes back to um, when he was playing soccer. This was years ago. This is when I kind of like settled in. We didn't even have Zuri at the time. It was just Kai, and we put him in soccer for the first time. And I remember us looking at each other going, we have zero idea of how this is going to go. I mean, I thought he was going to be one of those kids that's going to like, you know, play with dandelions and chase bugs around on the field and have no interest in soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he turned out to be a rock star.
Mm-hmm.
Like just absolute
He's a natural.
natural. I mean, we both being athletes that we were. Why are we surprised that our kid came out athletic?
Right.
So
Right.
um, that was probably one of those like sighs of relief of like you're doing fine. Like because I didn't see and now rock with me for a minute here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I grew up in a very sports heavy related family,
Okay.
and I could put on insert whatever sport you want on TV, and our son is going to have zero interest in watching that sport with me on TV.
Okay. He's
Okay,
8.
I understand, but I had those interests as a
At
kid.
8.
Yeah,
I was interested in sports until I was
I'd love to
probably
watching
11, 12.
some kind of sport,
No, I had
whatever it is.
no interest in sports and watching sports on TV until I was
Older.
middle school.
And so I kind of, after those soccer moments, it made me realize it's okay to like let him kind of go at his own pace, and like
Mm.
eventually he will have the
Okay,
interest.
you brought
And
that back. Okay,
yeah,
because I
yeah,
was like,
he might.
I was like, you thought because he could kick a ball, you were like, I'm doing good as a
Listen,
parent.
I got friends that their kids watch all kinds of sports with them.
Okay, okay.
I would love to like turn the Ohio State game on and Kai get lit. Like I'm lit on watching the game, but that's not the case right now. It will happen. I'm
You're
hoping.
hurt.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I
You
am.
okay?
Just to be
You need a
frank.
hug?
Yeah.
The moment that I realized like everything is fine,
Mhm.
we are talking two completely different, I guess, paths or scenarios
Yeah.
because it was recently and it was the situation at school.
Mm.
Kai going to a new school and there was a lot of prayer and uncertainty about that decision.
Yeah.
And there was an incident that happened at the school, and it was a bullying incident. Like, there's this kid that's just a bully, and he ended up physically putting his hands on Kai. And keeping the story short, because, that's a whole lot to unpack. But when that situation happened, and I mean, he immediately got in the car and told me what happened. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm asking a bunch of questions, trying to figure out what's going on, like what happened, just detective mom hat came out and I want to know who's this kid, like
Who's
where
this
were they,
kid? What's his name? What's his
what's
mama's
his
name?
address, what's his mama's name, what's his mama's name, what's like go all the way down the line. And
Everybody get these kids.
I'm a lover unless you put your hands on my kid. Um, I'm I'm growing. Jesus is still working
I'm
on me.
learning.
So, and that's when I knew, like, we've got this. Like, we're good because of his response.
Yeah, and it also gave us a lot of, I mean, it even gave me a lot of faith that we are doing the right thing because his first thing is, let me turn to God.
I mean, he said, like, that's what I was saying is his response.
Yeah.
His response to that scenario. It was like, are you mad? Are you angry? Like, because I would have been, I mean, I was hot and it didn't even happen to me. But if it had physically happened to me, I was like, I'm never talking to that kid again. Like, he's done. He's out. He's not in my circle. He's
Right.
not my friend anymore. Not saying that that's right, but I just know that that's how I would have reacted. And Kai was like, no, I'm not mad. I'm just sad. I'm like, okay, you're sad. Are you sure you're not angry? No,
Are
I'm
you
not.
allowed to be angry?
I'm like egging it on. Like, yeah, you can be mad at him for sure. No, he was like, no, I'm sad. I'm sad. He's like, I said, okay, well, do you still like want to be friends with
Is he
him?
still your best friend? Are
Yeah,
you
I
sure?
think I said, is he still your best friend or something? And he was like, yeah. He was like, I forgive him. And I was just like,
I don't forgive him. But come on, Jesus.
man, I was like, okay, so we got a little disciple sitting back here, like just walking with Jesus, forgiven. Kid put his hands around him.
And I mean, that's right there. That was God showing, hey, listen, I gave this kid grace. It's time for you to have grace.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
absolutely. It was like their reflection. They can
yeah,
be, kids can really be a mirror into areas in our own life that we need to work on. And I was just like, whew, like if he can forgive a friend that he's known for 5 minutes
literally 5 minutes.
who put his hands around his neck, if he can forgive that kid, okay, who can I forgive? What?
I can
What you
forgive
gonna
that
say?
kid, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give him the side eye you.
Yeah.
Every time he comes home and talks about somebody acting up, I'm like, who
Was
was
it
it?
this
Was it
kid?
so and so?
He's still your
No.
best friend?
Right, right, exactly. You still sit next to him, like, no. But that it was a learning experience for
I remember.
all of us,
And
really.
I love the next thing that happened after that. Like, he told us that, and the situation and whatnot. And our next response was, hey, listen, let's have a talk about who we consider our best friend. And that's a title. That's a really good title. And, an honor. We should probably pick people who, are doing their best to emulate,
The fruits of the spirit.
Yep.
That's what we talked about. We talked about the fruits of the spirit and being like, does this person reflect the fruits of the spirit?
Right.
And is this person, the things that they're saying, that their actions, are all of those lining up and are all of those reflective of the fruits of the spirit? So it was a really good opportunity to have that conversation with him. And he, you know, I think he received it really well.
Yes.
And he really thought about it too.
Yeah.
But his heart is just for people.
Ginormous.
It's so big. He's so
Bigger than
sweet.
both of us.
Huh?
Bigger than both of us. But listen, that was heavy, and that was a huge learning experience for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, rapid fire, quick question: how many snacks is too many snacks?
How many snacks is too many snacks?
How many snacks is too many snacks? My answer: one. You get one snack. What time is it? Sorry. Let me ask that question. What time is it? Because if it's 12:30,
Why do kids always want snacks at bedtime?
because it's snacks. We make a full meal. Tonight I made a full meal. You made it. Wait. I put it in the oven. I put a full meal of yours in the oven, and Z just, no, I don't like it.
Why would you use tonight as an example?
Because it's a funny.
Because I slaved over the oven.
I did
that
kinda.
I prepped for you.
You
That
prepped.
all you had to do was turn the oven on and
Yeah.
put it into the oven.
And pay attention to timers. It was hard.
It'd be so for real. Okay. Okay. That was the example that you used. She had so many other times that she has done that.
You had
It's
to
like
like
if I
force feed
don't
her,
like, I
bro.
gotta clock you sometimes, bro.
You had to force feed her. That was just the whole thing.
And then that little girl
Not
she'll
she.
start gagging. No, like a legit.
I know.
I don't. It must be like a texture thing.
Yucky.
I don't know if anybody else's kid is like that.
Texture. I
She
don't
like
understand it.
she'll be like, I don't like it.
How you not like chicken, bro? It's
She is a
chicken.
chicken egg. And then you're like, no, you're gonna eat it. I'm like, she's literally gonna throw up.
Protein. Get protein
She is
in.
going to vomit. And I'm like, that's she's faking it. Then you clean it up. Okay.
I think kids ask for a ton of snacks at bedtime because they don't want to go to bed. It also goes
Yeah.
into the same line of like, why do kids ask so much questions at bedtime? It's because what way can I prolong going to sleep? I'm tired.
So I agree and disagree with that.
Okay, we gotta fight. Let's go.
Because I think the best times, like yes, they are prolonging going to sleep.
Yes.
However, I do believe that bedtime and what's another time? But I've just noticed this.
Nap time?
I mean, anytime they have to go to sleep. Yeah. They
Leaving the park.
those are the best conversations. The best conversations that I've had with Kai have been in the car ride and right before bed.
In what capacity?
Like when you're not talking at them, when they're coming to you and asking questions and they're like in it, it has been in the car or right before bed.
And they want to
Kyrie and I have had a lot of good
They
conversations
wanna
right
get,
before he's gone to bed.
get
I
like,
think like
philosophy.
maybe like that's just when I don't know, they feel the most connected and they're just like
brain functions at
yeah, the questions are just going
Yeah.
because he asks so many questions or he'll tell me like when he gets in the car from school, I'll be like, how was your day? And he'll be like, it was great. It's like I have to like ask all these questions to like pull these answers out of him. But at bedtime, he is just like
Word vomit.
just talking. He wants to tell me everything. And most of the time, and I know that you don't particularly love this, but most of the time, like I sit there and I'm like,
Just listening.
yeah. And I like encourage it.
Love it.
Because you come upstairs and you'll be like, go to bed.
Go to bed. Because it's like 9 o'clock. Go to bed. You have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I
and you have to go to bed.
understand.
We can talk tomorrow. Go to bed.
But then what if he won't talk tomorrow? I'm like, when he's willing and ready to talk, I'm like, let's talk.
Fair.
Because I don't want him to become a teenager and then he's like, well, why won't you talk to us? And he's like a moody teenager or something. I don't know. I'm like, go ahead, talk.
Is that inevitable?
No,
No.
it's not. We're not speaking that over our life.
No. Fair.
No, we're going to have great teenagers.
So, what are your takeaways from tonight's episode when we talk about parenting?
My takeaways as a parent in general
Yeah.
is that 3 kids is chaotic.
It's fun, though.
3 kids is chaotic for sure. And especially the 8, 4, and 8-month-old. Like that, the young children. Wow. I feel like I'm in the thick of it for sure. But the patience that I have learned with them and just truly surrendering and enjoying the hard that comes with it is so fun. Because I think you said it recently. You were like, Zuri's turned a corner.
Yeah.
Just with her speech and with like her interactions with us. She's just
Conversation.
a lot, yeah. And like she still has some emotional things that we're working through, but she is like a completely different kid who is funny and silly. She says,
Her personality is.
what's the word that she says, the new phrase that we have? Oh, snippets.
Those snippets.
We say, oh, snippets. It's just so cute.
I love when I come into the door from like a meeting and she'll be like, Daddy, go get this. Okay? You got this?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
We used to have Zuri-isms.
There he is.
Yeah.
man.
Man. Oh, I can't even think of all the Zuri-isms now. I think I have a running list.
I just like
of-
saying hub.
She used to say,
Give me a hub. And
Yeah.
she used to say her name is Zhu Wei. I'm
Oh,
so sad.
that's Missouriism, Zue. Zue.
My name is Zhu
My name
Wei.
is Zue. And then she would say, is Naya asleep? Yes or no? Or
Yes
no,
or
is she
no?
no, is she awake?
Is
She
she
awake
awake?
or is
Yes.
she asleep? Is she awake or is she asleep? And then she would go, Are you gonna do that? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes. My takeaway is and kids are the greatest joy. I can never I guess I won't ever understand someone who says that kids aren't a blessing, because they are absolutely awesome. Um, I love you, each and every one of them that we have. I can't imagine life without either of them. Watching their personalities kind of grow each day and how they interact with each other. I mean, they love each other so much, and
And they get on each other's nerves so
just
much.
so much. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Um, but really quick, honey, fake sponsor of the week, or you want me to hit it?
I want you to hit it.
Oh,
Who's
fakes.
our fake sponsor of the
Fake
week?
sponsor of the week, since we're talking about kiddos, is Huggies. Sponsored, not sponsored?
We are not sponsored.
Diapers, man.
We are not
Why are
sponsored
diapers so expensive?
by Huggies.
Yeah. Huggies diapers are the best.
Right.
Just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
I just want Huggies to be listening to this.
Yes, sponsored.
Because we're not sponsored by you guys.
Not sponsored. We'd love to be sponsored. That'd be great. But
So y'all wanted to send us Huggies.
Huggies size 5 diapers, cruisers, whatever.
All right. So
Anyway,
that is wrapping up.
wrapping up
Who Let Us
episode.
Adult.
Is that 9?
Episode 8.
8. 8 in.
Yeah. Episode 8. And I've loved doing this with you.
This is
It's fun. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's go.
A few more episodes until we wrap up season 1, and then we're
Season
going
one.
to take a little break.
Thanksgiving is coming up, so
Yeah.
looking forward to eating some turkey.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Great holiday
and
if we don't hear from you or see you.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. This is Who Let Us Adult.
And who are we? We're there. What?
Internet besties.
See you guys. Who Let Us Adult out.
Listen to us every Sunday at noon on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Watch us on YouTube. And it would mean the most to us if you would leave us a review. If you're listening to this, leave us a review.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us, the whole 9. You know how social media
You know how
works.
it goes. You know how it does. So if you want other people to find and hear us and listen to this,
Share
if you
us.
feel encouraged by it, share it.
Or if you hate us, just comment and tell us you hate us.
Don't do that. I don't like hate comments. Okay, I'll delete them. All right. Anyways, bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend. Have a good holidays, everybody. We out.